Welcome to John O. Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. And the Utes will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Houston's offense will get first crack at it today. Looking for a man. It's Davidson. It's complete to the left. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged out of the air. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. Got the first down. Looking for more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the field 75 yards and put 6 on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Utah Utes offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting we've got these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys.
There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. First down here for the offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Leaves it with the back. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. The Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Give to the back. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it sucks. Quick strike complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Utes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. They'll give it to the back. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Houston offense comes onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Davidson. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hauls it in. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. This time they'll go to the running game. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. He's got 59 yards rushing in this game, and he draws ever closer to 1,800 for the season. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now, this is the way to come out of the gate and set the tone. Back and forth, and already inside a minute to go in the 1st. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. They dragged him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the 1st. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. After that last drive, He came back to the sideline, and the coach probably turning it on. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's Suggs. He's got his man. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. 2nd down coming up. Give to the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He's looking to throw. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Utah! Fitted in the window for the score.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Utah 14, Houston 7.
And he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
To the air, it's Davidson. Makes the grab over the middle. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a 1st down at the 29. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run play action. Fires to the tight end. Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got his man downfield. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. This Houston offense about to snap it on 1st down again. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He'll do it himself. And that ball is live in the backfield. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Out of the gun, the give to the back. At the 15, he's loose. It's a seam wide open. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And this guy's going to have to come through for you in this game. He picks up another first down, but he's your Heisman contender. He's the best player on your football team, and he's a guy that's just going to have to touch the ball a lot in this game if they're going to win.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to throw. It's Suggs. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Finds a tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets the give.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They'll move the tight end. Rides the back on the option, the give. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He'll pull it down. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. And the Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Completes it along the sidelines, but that'll be for no gain.
Hey, man, it's hard to throw down here in the red zone. These windows are tiny and they close fast, so there was nowhere to go in the end zone there, that time having to check it down. A nice job by the defense rallying and making a tackle.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Huge play in the red zone, 3rd and goal coming up. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. He wants it all. And he'll sail it way too far for everybody.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs. You've gotten right down to the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get...
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. And he's gonna score. Touchdown, Utah! They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Handoff to the lone back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime. halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Throws to the wideout. Connection to the right. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Suggs. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple of games.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple.
And these little slots are so fast, and they can stretch the whole field, and they make you just sit back on your heels. They make you nervous, really. But then they break those in-breaking routes where it shows his number to the quarterback really quickly.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Makes the catch.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He's finally stopped with a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Made it harder on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 9. Trying play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Stumbled to the ground.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
Absolutely center cut. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now.
Breaks into the open. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football a lot. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big play after big play. This dude is an absolute superstar.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
Oh, he missed it. No good. And after the miss, fellas, he's still sitting on an 18-point lead. Back to pass, it's Davidson. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Zings it complete to the right. They'll say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10.
And that's a first down.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Mark down at the 45.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. With the catch, it's Huffman. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Red pass, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Davidson. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. And the Cougars line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double. Big man has it into 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 1st down. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Houston! Ho! He'll try to tack on one more. And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
28, Houston.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Suggs. Fires to the big fella. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Caught over the middle, it's Love. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Yeah, and there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last two plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this first down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
Here comes the Houston offense once again. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Just a little off. Incomplete.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled this last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been for the most part.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Got some room to run. Oh, he ruins the big gator with a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security. Very, very lucky that ball went out of bounds.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Takes the pick back to the 32-yard line, and now this offense will be in business. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last drive. Now how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability.
He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Now, I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. And you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Davidson. A little screen to the running back. There he goes! And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Caught close to the marker. It's Huffman. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
Good enough for first down.
Grab behind the line. It's Worley. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Power football with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Cougars want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. They've already put 1 field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. It's good. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Syracuse picked a bad day to have a bad day. The once proud tradition Dick McPherson built there in central New York, we're a long way from that right now. They're trailing by 21 to UConn. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And with the lead late in this football game, I expect to see more of this from this offense. And what am I telling my running back, who's already put the ball on the ground once today? 2 hands on the football. We're not fighting for all this extra yardage. Like, protect the football. We cannot put that thing on the deck.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to run.
He leaves it with his back. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. From the gun, the running back has it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Rides the back and leaves it. Got enough for the first. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call.
Illegal blocking back.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Looking for a productive play on first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nice move there. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Utes kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Now on first down from the 30. Out of the gun, the inside give. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On second down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. And the Utes really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Scanning the field, it sucks. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't